2K25 developers are leaking more and more news about the game that most people have not seen yet. So I am here to show you guys all of the newest 2K25 news that you guys probably do not know. We're going to start out this video with the first screenshot about Mike Wang, one of the best 2K developers that always respond and answer to any 2K questions about the upcoming 2Ks. We're going to start with a screenshot of him responding to somebody asking how are free throws this year, have they changed? His answer was, free throws have been returned based on feedback from NBA 2K24. They work similarly to last year, but the free throw ratings play a bigger role in the calculation to prevent low rated free throw players from being overly effective. So in 2K25 it's seeming like free throw rating is actually going to matter. You're not going to get bailed out as much if you have a lower free throw rating, which is going to be very hard on rec players when making a build, because incorporating free throw into your build means that you have to sacrifice something. But I'm sure all of these rec players and pro am players that have free throw enabled game modes will find a way around this for 2K25. Now in the second screenshot, somebody asked, are instant green animations back in 2K25? This is something that the 2K community really wants to know, because in 2K23 where there was no instant green animations, the community hated it and they demanded it to be back in 2K24. So the answer to this question was, there's a new shot feedback option called Simple in the customized HUD menu that is on by default. This will display your timing feedback immediately once you release your shot. If you want full shot feedback, which includes defensive coverage, you'll want to change the visibility setting to all shots. Full shot feedback is delayed just like it is in 2K24. Really, he was saying the green animation will be delayed in 2K25 the same way it was for 2K24. So you will have a pause between the time that you shoot the jump shot and the time that the green animation activates. It will not be like 2K19, 2K20, where as soon as you shoot it, if it's green, you're going to automatically do your animation. You're going to have to wait for the ball to enter the rim or get close to entering the rim before you do your green animation. Okay. Now, in 2K25, somebody asked, will the court/player model ratio be different? Now this is a big answer that most people do not know about, but the answer he said was, we adjusted the player to court ratio in 2K25 to give players more room to operate. It's improved the flow of the game and allows for certain cuts that will often get jammed up before. The AI spacing engine also got a huge upgrade compared to just a few static locations last year. There are now over 20 dynamic adjustment locations, constantly feeding the AIs a stream of spacing information. This helps AI teammates properly space to give you more room to isolate or work the two-man game. It also helps them understand more advanced spacing concepts when deciding to help, double, and rotate on defense. Now, we got multiple things out of this one screenshot, and like I said, most people do not know about this. This is why I'm here to bring you guys all the newest news, because most people do not know that questions like these are being answered. But yes, the courts are bigger in 2K25. Every court, not only like the rec and the pro am, we're talking about the normal park courts, the normal 3v3, 2v2 courts are going to be bigger, so you have more room to work. And it's going to make the isolation game extremely ridiculous in 2K25. It's going to be crazy. If you have a teammate sitting in corner, they're going to be able to isolate ISO without the defense being able to help as quickly as they can in 2K24. Also, they've upgraded AIs where they actually move around the floor better, and they make it where if they need to double, they will double. If they don't need to double, they can't double because the court is bigger. The AIs are rotating faster, and the AIs are just all around smarter and harder to play against and better to play with for 2K25. And me, I personally thought that AIs are already overpowered on defense. They already could double you, they could already help, and they already cut off all the lanes. But now they're upgraded even better to be more efficient when on defense and offense in games. So AIs will be better and upgraded for 2K25, but let's hope they're not too overpowered, because they definitely are this year. Now, somebody also asked, how are shot meters changed in 2K25? We got a glimpse of one in the trailer, and it looked a bit more transparent than previous 2Ks. If you guys do not know what shot meter that they are referring to in this question, you have to go back and watch my previous news videos, because I revealed all of the newest shot feedback, shot meters, all the trailers revealed in my previous video. So if you guys want context on that, you can go back and watch. But the answer to this was, the shot meter works pretty differently in 2K25 compared to previous games. there are 3 options to choose from: the arrow, aka the default shot meter, the ring, and the dial. Rather than freezing when you release the shot button, all of the meters animate from the beginning to the end and sync with the ideal time to release the button. Think of it as more of a timeline of the shot animation rather than a traditional meter. So what we got from here in the first paragraph is that the traditional meters are either removed from the game or they just will not be the default. We're all used to the sidebar that's on the side of your player. You shoot it, the green be right in the middle of it or like towards the top of the bar. But now it's saying that we have a different shape of meter and they're going to be different when it comes to timing the actual meter. Now Mike Wang also responded with, the ideal time to release the button is the exact frame the meter disappears from your screen. It'll make more sense when you try it. One of the main benefits of this change is that the shot meters are much more accurate online. So you no longer need to compensate for latency when you're shooting shots or layups or free throws online. The size, color, and placement of the shot meter is fully customizable in the customized HUD screen. And yes, there is still a small bonus for playing with the meter off. Perfect. So this answered many questions in one again. So Mike Wang is doing a great job at answering these questions, but he's also overcomplicating a little bit, so that's why I'm here to explain. Yes, you get a boost or a small bonus for shooting with the meter off, but in 2K25 they're basically working on preventing the delay or latency in your jump shot when playing online. Because everybody knows the feeling of playing in an offline game mode in 2K and your jump shot being smooth as butter, but you hop in the park, you feel a little delayed, your shot is either slightly early or slightly late, and they're working to remove this by changing the meters 2K25. Nice. Now, in the next screenshot, somebody also asks, are there any changes to the passing mechanics of the game? The answer was, there are a number of improvements to passing overall, but the most noticeable is improved by lob pass logic. The targeting on lobs is so much better in NBA 2K25 and is really great for advanced passes or leading a receiver to the basket over a trailing defender. Control wise, bounce alley-oops are now triggered contextually, and self alleys have been moved to the cross plus circle or A plus B combo. So basically, if you want a self alley, you have to press A plus B. Now, they've also said that lob passes are going to be improved, which is good because nobody uses lob passes in 2K24. Most people are bounce passing it, flashy passing it, or traditional passing it with the A button. Nobody really lob passes, but they're saying if you implement lob passes into your game for 2K25, you're going to get free cuts and open looks, as they made it where you're going to be able to drag your teammate towards the basket with these lob passes. So let's hope that they're actually useful, so we have some different types of passes that we can actually use in the game other than the 3 that we already used. Somebody asks, is there any changes to layup / dunk timing this year? And this is something that a lot of the guards and slashers want to know, because the dunk timing has been around the same for the past 2-3 years of 2K. It's easy to hit the green meter if you have high dunk. Everybody knows what it is. Layup timing is always going to be the same. So we want to know, as the 2K community, is there any changes to this pretty good system for 2K25? And the answer to this was, layup timing is optional and disabled by default, but I recommend turning it on if you want to gain an advantage as a slasher. Just like shots, there are separate layup timing profile options: real player percentage, low, normal, and high. So you can customize this setting to match your ability. We're going to pause it right here as I explain that Mike Wang is saying you could turn on your shot meter to low difficulty, normal difficulty, and high difficulty, as I explained in my previous 2K25 video. And this is going to cause some slashers to become overpowered. If they have high shot ratings for their layup and dunk, if they put their stuff on high difficulty and high reward, if they time their meter correctly, they're going to get a free layup, free dunk with you almost every single time. But we're going to see how this goes in 2K25, because we can't speak on it too much as we haven't seen much gameplay with the specific aspect of 2K25. Now, he also said dunk timing is always on for skill dunks, but you can still dunk without using that particular mechanic. The dunk meter logic has also been improved, so instead of the window size being determined just at the start of the dunk, it dynamically adjusts throughout the entire dunk sequence to better reflect the defensive impact. This is basically saying if you get covered halfway through the dunk, your meter is going to shrink. You're not going to be able to green it. At the start of the dunk, it may look like you have a full green meter, and at the end of the dunk, your green meter may disappear depending on how fast the defense picks up on defense. we have a couple more questions that Mike Wang responded to for 2K25. So I want you guys to make sure you guys are locking in, because we're almost halfway throughout this video, and you guys are going to want to hear the rest of this information, because trust me, this information is going to start getting good. Now, somebody asked, how does shot feedback work for rhythm shooting? The answer was, when using rhythm shooting, there are two main factors to consider: push timing and tempo. Push timing is the point you start to move the pro stick, in which you'll want to do the movement that your player reaches the set point of the shot. Tempo is the speed at which you move the pro stick to the opposite direction of your original stick throw. The goal is to finish the stick deflection to the opposite side exactly to match the point of the ball releases the player's fingertips. Generally, this is going to feel a little slower, rhythmic, and other double throw mechanics like skill dunks or cross combos, especially with more deliberate shooters like Jokic or Kyle Anderson. My best advice is to go into freestyle and practice and get up a ton of shots, paying close attention to the shot feedback after each attempt. Trust me, it'll pay off in a much higher shooting percentages if you put the time to master rhythm shooting. Basically, he explained the general mechanics of rhythm shooting. He explained to us how it works, how the shot feedback is going to play a part in it, and how you're going to be able to time it. He basically told us how to time rhythm shooting within this one screenshot, in which it's pretty hard to understand just based off of reading, but we're going to have to see a visual in upcoming park trailers that are going to be released soon for 2K25, in which I will be covering here on the channel first. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you guys can see stuff like this in live action. Whenever we get more trailers, I will be reacting and showing you guys what it is and what the stuff means. Now for the next screenshot, we have a tweet of Mike Wang responding to somebody asking, does the 9,000 animations include new dribble styles as well? He said lots of new dribble styles, from 25 last year to 37 in NBA 2K25. More importantly, each dribble style is filled with authentic pro play data. Last year's dribble styles might have had 4 or 5 unique animations per style, while 2K25's dribble styles have around 20 to 40 unique pro play sequences from that player. The new engine is driven by at least 6 times the amount of motion data as previous 2Ks. It's crazy. This explains how we've gotten so many of our new animations. If you guys didn't watch our last video, we revealed there's going to be 9,000 total new animations for 2K25, and that is not including the old animations from previous 2Ks that they could be bringing back. But these are 9,000 completely new pro play introduced animations that include dribble styles, new all-around signature shots and movements, and a lot more that we're going to cover in future videos. Nice. Somebody asked, are there going to be new signature jump shots for Kevin Durant or KD? And Mike Wang responded with, yeah, KD got a new pro play jumper too. Our shots producer went above and beyond to hook up a ton of new jumpers for 2K25. So if you guys have had a problem with certain jumpers or know certain jumpers are broken in 2K24, they will be fixed, they will be revamped, and will be better for 2K25. Perfect. They're working on fixing almost every single NBA player's jump shot to make it smooth and realistic for 2K25.
Oh, say less.
Somebody asked, with the new cutoff defense, are right stick steals gone now? And Mike Wang responded with, you can still do right stick steals by releasing Intense D LT/L2 with the trigger held, and you'll get the new cutoff moves that they introduced for 2K25. Okay. Now these cutoff moves are going to make it where if you see somebody baselining and it's obvious, you can cut them off to pick up their dribble, lose the ball, or you can get a straight up steal animation off this new cutoff defense. This is going to be great and amazing for lockdown defenders that actually know how to play defense in 2K25, and all the animations that you wish you got rewarded with for 2K24, like if you get a stop in the paint or you see somebody driving straight to the baseline and you know how to cut them off and you don't get rewarded, you will get rewarded with steals and other animations for 2K25 with this new cutoff defense system. Somebody asked, does this collection of 9,000 animations include new layup moves? Layups are also one of the iconic actions of players, and we need more layup action packages of current stars or historical stars such as Dwayne Wade, Crawford, or Tony Parker. And Mike Wang responded with, yes, 1,478 new pro play layups. What did he say? New packages for SGA, Kawhi, Maxey Monk, Reed, Clay, and Wemby will be released for 2K25. These are all completely new packages that we have never seen before in any 2K that are being brought to this new 2K. just because of the power of the new pro play animations that we are receiving for 2K25. So if you guys are excited for those animations, let me know down in the comments, and let me know which players' animations are you looking forward to using for 2K25 that you have not used in any 2K before this one. Somebody asked some very important questions about dribbling for 2K25, and I know as a point guard myself that I am very intrigued on how the dribbling will be for this game. And so he asked, did dribble moves get any improvements to make them feel more fluid? We need a freestyle dribble stick so that we can chain together our own moves. All the dribble animations felt too chunky last year, but it's closer to being better though. Mike Williams responded with, there are two things that dribble heads are gonna need to lab on. Many of the moves / combos that you pulled off last year, like the sham guy, are no longer done by branching from right stick moves to a left stick movement.
What?
All those advanced combos have moved to the right stick only.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Dribble movement is very different. Launches, turns, stops, and etc. And dribble styles have a big effect on that too. So you guys will need to experiment because strats and techniques from past 2Ks may not work this year, and you'll discover new ways to be effective. So with this screenshot, we know that left stick dribbling seems to be removed, or is closer to being removed, as they're gonna have the right stick be very depending on your dribble styles and different dribble moves. So the dribbles that you want to do in 2K25, you're gonna have to learn how to do it on just the right stick, it seems like, as things like the momentum and sham god go from a right stick dribble to the left stick dribble. They're gonna make it where it's only just a right stick dribble, and you're gonna have to learn how to do those moves with just the right stick.
Okay.
But he also said that we're gonna have to discover new ways to be effective in this 2K. So I'm hoping that they're removing a lot of the left-right movement from 2K, as that is something that a lot of people have been complaining for a long time in the 2K community, and they want to bring back the old 2K17 forward backwards spin move type of movement back to 2K25. So we're gonna hope that that is something that they're working towards, cutting out the left rights, going more towards spinning, cutting to the basic normal dribbles that are fluid and simple and things that the 2K community want to see. We're hoping that they're working towards that for 2K25. Somebody asked, what about dunks, alley-oops, and contact dunks? Anything unique for slashers like LeBron, Anthony Edwards, or Devin Booker? And Mike Wing said, yeah, over 500 new pro play dunks, way more than we normally add in a typical year. And he also asked, how about passing styles and animations? Are they going to be more than last year? And Mike Wing responded with 1,658 new pass animations will be introduced to 2K25, and that is crazy. We have never got not nearly that amount of pass animations added to a new 2K. I'm hoping to see a lot of new animations, things that I've not seen before. Hopefully this 2K is not even close to being a rinse and repeat, because there's going to be so many new animations, going to feel like something that we have never seen before.
Oh my God.
Now, somebody asked, I noticed in the 2K25 trailer that the net on the goal has a different animation after a switch. Are there any other little animations or attention to detail that are being brought to 2K25? And Mike Wayne said, we're still working on it, but we're making it a point to add a lot more ball/rim physics variety in NBA 2K25.
Nice.
And this is just something that the people want to see, more variety, more animations, more little attentions to detail that make the game fun and worth it. And we're looking for things that we're gonna miss about 2K25. What are we gonna miss? Are we gonna miss the chain nets? Are we gonna miss the sounds when we dunk? Like, we want little attentions to detail that we missed from previous 2Ks to come back and be revamped and better than ever for 2K25. And now we are on our last and final screenshot, and I know this has been a long video, but I hope you guys have been paying attention, because there's a lot of news that can really hype up the game for 2K25. A lot of simple things that are gonna make this game way better that you guys want to know before you actually buy the game. But somebody said, hey Mike, what about the dunking sound animations? Seems like we've had the same sound effects from dunking the basketball for a while now, especially the screeching sound. Any changes to this? And Mike Wayne said, I actually hit up our audio team about the squeaky rim and they removed it. I believe that they've also updated more dunk sound effects too, but I'm not 100% certain. I know they'll get all their sound effects from actual venues though. So with this information, with this being said, we're hoping on seeing some more dunk sound effects, layup sound effects, and just all around new sound effects when playing the game. I don't want to hear the same couple things over and over again from previous 2Ks that they've been rinsing and repeating. Everybody knows this sound is more than likely gonna make when you dunk the ball. When you hear it, you know. Even if you don't know it off the top of your head, like me bringing it up right now, if I play a dunk sound effect, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's the same one we've been hearing since 2K17, and it's about to be 2K25. So we're gonna hope that we get more dunk sound effects and actual scoring noises that make the game just a little bit more enjoyable, make me want to actually put my mic on, make me want to hear the game and be involved with the game that I'm playing. But that is all for today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a lot of news to unpack and uncover for today's video.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, just know we have more. We have a lot more screenshots to go through and cover for the next couple videos. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I love y'all. Once again, thanks for 1,000 subscribers. We're on the journey to 2,000 now. Share the video with your friends, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I don't got friends, these my brothers, not my comrades. I learned how to finesse and then I turned it to a con man. Freedom niggas, they ain't told, they turned it to some convicts. I don't like to chatter talk, don't tweak under my comments.